hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What's going on, entertainment? So I'm coming to y'all with another video, and y'all, I'm still reeling last night. I don't know when I'm gonna drop this video. I'm recording this like early in the morning. That's why y'all see me in the stay close. Y'all gonna see me probably post the other day, whatever. Oh, let me tell y'all, this has been one of the best concerts I've been to. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not like a diehard Usher fan, but I know most of his songs, right? But this could low-key make me a diehard fan. Like, the production level, the quality of the singing, the dancing, just the whole production itself was like top tier. Like, I don't think you guys understand until you go there yourself. I was shocked. This nigga performed for like 3 hours straight, not a bit of winded. When I tell y'all not a bit, he had to take no breaks, none of that. One thing that I noticed with his concert versus recent ones that I've been to, his transitions were so fast. So it's not like he had a minute to be like, and then be like, let me. He didn't have that. It was like one song, a little dance beat, boom, next song. And then he got to go. And then a little outfit change, boom. Like, it was quick. It was not to the point where he was able to catch his breath. So that's what to me made me like, this nigga's a beast, because that's not easy. I'm talking about, it was a little bit over 3 hours. If y'all wonder what I'm talking about, yeah, it's in the title. I went to the Usher concert yesterday, past, present, and future. To me, out of all the recent concerts I've been to, this has been the best one. The most recent ones I've been to is The Weeknd, Beyonce. I've been to a couple others, I forget. I'm telling y'all, like, it was just so good. So a lot of the tour, of course, like the name, it kind of reflects like what he's been through all his whole 30 years of his career, going back to 1993. They used a lot of AI for this tour. Y'all, AI is taking over. They are taking over, like over, because a lot of it had his younger self talking to his older self. So they would put a picture of him that's like, let's say like 15, 17, 18. And he's like, hey, good job, Usher. You did what you said you were going to do. You took over. You're doing your thing right now. I will say, though, it gave a little, I don't know if like a lot of these celebrities are using sort of the same production people to build their shows. It did give me a glimpse of Beyonce. I'm not going to lie. And it's not to shade Usher, because I don't think it was blatant and I don't think it was to copy her. But me having just seeing the Beyonce tour recent, it did remind me a little bit of that. Not the production of the songs in itself and how it was performed. I'm talking about the transitions, the use of the AI, the use of the robotic transitions throughout the whole concert. That's what it reminded me of. Like, y'all know, the ones that went to the Beyonce concert, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know how she goes, beep, beep, step it, repeat, dance, blessed are the hands that touch the machine, anointed is the one that I feel free. Sonic singularity, future liberty, come with me to my Pentecost concert, my land of free. Where you at? When she says, where you at? It gave a little bit of that throughout the transition, especially in the beginning, when it gave the whole breakdown of, oh, commission starting now. Like, it was very robotic. So it did give me a little bit of Beyonce, but I didn't mind it because it fit everything that he was trying to give aesthetic-wise, because the theme of the tour was past, present, and future. So he started off, of course, with his old jams, the 90s jams. And then he went into the Confessions era, which, when I tell y'all, when he started that song, the crowd was like, ah! Like, nobody passed out. So the one concert I've been to where they passed out was The Weeknd. Like, I'm talking about his fans. Don't get me wrong, Usher's fans didn't play either, because it was sold out. All nights in Miami sold out, yeah. when Weekend came out and he was like, Miami. He didn't want to. He said Miami, and then he did the hand with the glove. Bitch, I look back in 2 rows. This is oh. I was like, oh my God. They had to take the ambulance to get them bitches up out of there. Like, we had that Usher tour because them bitches is grown. You get what I'm saying? It was given very much like 23 and up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't catch no little teeny boppers there. Like, you know, well, the Weeknd had the teeny boppers. So it was like grown and sexy sort of vibe. When he started off the 90s, he went to the Confessions era, and he went to his like 2000s era. Like, yeah. And then he went into the oh my God era, right? Which is my era. Crowd went fucking crazy. Y'all already know. Well, now I'm gonna tell y'all. My favorite song by Usher is "There Goes My Baby." When he did that, when I tell y'all it was a sing-along, and this nigga, you know what he ended up doing? This nigga started to do his own choir. He was like, you know the part that goes "There goes my baby," when he hits the high note, when he does the boom, and then the drop, right? So he started doing like an orchestra, bitch. So everybody was like, bitch, we was transported into a high school chorus class. Like it was everything, okay? The dancers were fucking amazing. And the thing is too, like, he incorporated his dancers to where like they're a part of the show. Like a lot of the parts that the dancers had to do revolved a lot of acting, because there were some parts to where they would show Usher's face and they would show these squares, and the dancers would have to act out relationship issues all in between like the thick squares of the face. So that was some of the transitions in between. This is what I mean, where like he did not have a lot of time to really catch his breath. So it was impressive as hell. Some people that were there last night too. Katy Perry ended up being there, just Jeff Bezos. And then he brought out DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled pissed me off. Let me tell you what he did. They brought him out, right? He started performing all his hits. It is Miami, right? He's like, they start performing All I Do Is Win, right? And then all of a sudden, right? The way he did it, he didn't just like do it all his hits throughout. He did little snippets. And then he gonna get on the stage, tell everybody on the stage, because they had, I think, some dancers, and Usher's was like still up there. He was kind of like walking around. He gonna tell Usher, oh, everybody on the stage, back up. Not in a rude way, but I could tell he was just doing it like in a performative way. But in my mind, I'm like, you big nigga, don't be telling this nigga to back up on his own stage. The nerve of you, nigga, like, But yeah, I'll just be funny. But he did end up giving Usher his props, basically told him like, I don't know how you do this, because this nigga was on stage, y'all, for like 2 minutes. It was already out of breath. I'm talking about like panting. And he was like, bro, I don't know how you do it, Usher. You'll be on stage for 3 hours. I've been on stage for 2 minutes, so I'm tired. I'm like, yeah, nigga. So he brought out DJ Khaled. Apparently, the concert before he brought out Rick Ross, I'm mad we didn't get to see Let Me See. I anticipated. Like, that's my song. I love that song too. I was sad we didn't get that. We did get Climax, which I was happy about that. That was like the pinnacle of the concert too. And then there was one part, right? It was like a stripper section. The stripper section is what was really, really tea. Because they brought out like the stripper pose and stuff on, because the way the Kansas Center is built, there's like a main, like, there's the stage part, especially, I'm talking about in concert form. There's the stage part, because that was really a basketball arena. There's the stage part, and then there's also like the little middle part, right? The middle part is where they had like the celebrities, like Katy Perry, all of them there. So when they was like performing and stuff like that, that's when they brought out the strippers. They were dropping dollars, but it was Usher dollars, okay? It was not real dollars, which I'm not mad about. It's a safety issue. If this nigga started throwing out hundreds and ones, they would have been squabbling up in that bitch, because hoes got bills to pay, and them tickets were not cheap. Always said. So they really would have been scrapping all up and through that Cassette Center. So I know they probably legally couldn't drop any money, because then that would be like a safety hazard, right? So they were dropping like the Usher bucks on the dancers. He has some of the best dancers there. I'm talking about like, and what I like, not all the dancers look the same. Some were thicker, some were thinner, some had more ass than others. So it was like Usher's cabaret. He basically brought us, in his words, back to Atlanta, and it was like an Atlanta strip club. And then when they brought out DJ Luke, the crowd went fucking crazy. He was like, do the bro, do the bro. He came out there, all the strippers surrounded him. Usher did say something, which I was like, don't say that, because I don't want it to end up on the Shade Room or Neighborhood Talk. He was like, oh, you know, he even said it too. He said, I might get in trouble for this, but, you know, thank you, DJ Luke, for, you know, letting us in the club. Like, sometimes we were a little bit too young, but, you know, you let us stay or some shit. I'm like, this not the time. Like take it to the grave. You feel me? It happened. You know, you're fine, right? All right. So it's like, right. Like, don't say nothing. This, what Portia said, wrong. Like, you could already tell we because DJ Luke was about to get off the stage and he brought him back to say that. And DJ Luke was like, nigga, if after he said, oh, I shouldn't be saying this, DJ Luke looked at him like, fuck nigga, please. I don't need this. But I don't think nobody really paid it no mind, hopefully. But that was mostly it. Also, let's get to the cherry challenge. So I was kind of pissed at some of the girls because some of the girls had niggas there, but it's like, if you was uncomfortable with Usher putting a cherry in your mouth, have your nigga do it. Because Usher kind of gave them the liberty to do that. There was one couple, he grabbed that cherry from Usher. He said, and then he did it to the girl or whatever. But there was this one lady, I think she's like famous or something. She didn't want to do it, and she was at North Shore. She was like, I'm like, if you don't take that mother cherry, it really made me mad because it's like so many girls and niggas would have died to have the opportunity to have that done to them. And it's like, you're out here acting all demure as if you didn't know what concert you paid and entered into. You feel me? Like, this isn't a Taylor Swift concert. Take her ass over there. It's up the street. Like, that really made me mad. But a couple of girls, they were not scared. They all up and down that cherry. So shout out to those girlies. It was pretty fun. I didn't think that the cherry challenge, I thought he only did it to like one girl. That's it. He actually goes around most of the arena that he can reach. If you're up level, you're not going to be able to do the cherry challenge because like he's not going to be able to reach you. Usher ain't even that tall. So it's like, you can't really get that, okay? But all in all, I gave this 10 out of 10. And to me, this concert tops all the concerts I've seen. Sorry. I just feel like a lot of celebrities, when they're performing, sometimes you kind of lose the anticipation of the concert because of the transitions. If you're taking so long to come and do your next set, I'm already, by the time you come back, I'm like, oh. This nigga was like, so it's like, by the time you know, it's like the time flew. It didn't feel like 3 hours. It felt like an hour, dead ass. It felt literally like an hour because it was just that the anticipation just kept building over and over and over, okay? Let me know if y'all went and seen Usher in concert. I know this was the final show of the U.S. leg tour. Let me know if you guys did see it for the people that's in the U.S. And y'all, for my UK entertainers, which I have a lot of UK subscribers, okay? So please let me know for my UK entertainers if y'all planning on going to see him, okay? And DM me if y'all do, okay? Let me know what y'all think down below. And we're out, babies.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome. Imagine a future where no one is no longer there.
A world where we can relive the euphoric moments of the past through the lens of the present.
This one distant possibility is now a reality.
Right. Sing! There goes my baby. Ooh, girl, look at you. You don't know how it feels to call you my girl. There you go, there you go. Loving me. Can I go there, baby, with you? But what if I tell you That's just a starter. Hey fellas, take a cherry, feed your girls. Yes.